Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team.
Here we go.
Paul with the ball. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Paul. Howard is out there with Chris Bosh. And there's Bryant. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Back to Howard. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
And here is Hardaway. There's the dish to Allen. High post Mourning. Hardaway against Paul. Hardaway passes to Allen. 6 to shoot. A 3-pointer, no good. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. This is their first game of the season against one of the better defensive teams in the league. He said we have to be patient offensively and not just settle for mediocre shots. It's about moving the ball and making that extra pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute, Greg, well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
Paul finds Bosh. Howard with it. He's guarded by Mourning. Mourning against Howard. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Carter, just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
First one falls for him. Vince Carter hits them both. Now here's Paul. Outside Bryant, back to Paul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Paul. Bryant's got 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Passes it to Carter. Kicks to Hardaway. And the pass to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bryant. And Garnett misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Hardaway dishes to Allen. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Inside, here's Howard. No good that time. Mourning with some nice D. Carter, the pass to Garnett. Stolen by Bosh. Bryant looking over the floor. Over Carter. Tries again. And Howard with the nice bucket inside.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Here's Carter. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Ball against Hardaway. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, and it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Now here's Hardaway. Oh!
Yes!
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Substitution for the away team.
Howard kicks to Kidd. Lobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Goes to
Yeah, and
Jason
Superman
Kidd.
taking flight for the lob finish.
Kidd against Payton. He dishes it to Kidd. Stolen by Wade. Fast break. Here they come. Near the three-point line, it's Red. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Down low, here's McDyess, and the dunk by McDyess.
Yeah, no one throws it down as hard as McDyess. He lives for those dunks, and he never passes up the chance to make a statement.
Now here's Wade. He feeds it to Carmelo. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Kidd. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Kidd, no good. Here's Payton. Jason Kidd grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Red outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's McDyess. Pass to Payton. Lets it go with a 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
They got Jason Kidd, Baker out there with McDyess. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Carter in at the small forward. Kidd's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. So with Paul on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Michael Redd is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Howard. And it's Kidd in at the point. And Howard with the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Carter. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Anthony. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Good defense by Kidd.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now Carter. To the paint. Howard with the steal. Kidd against Kidd. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Jason Kidd.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Tim Hardaway is checked in for Jason Kidd. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Payton looking around. Allen for three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Ball outside. Pass to Kobe from deep. They get it again. Howard. Here's Bosh. Howard, great positioning on the putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Payton outside. Allen for three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
To the away team.
On Sunday and then on Tuesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And that game against the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now here's Howard. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Dwight Howard at the line for two.
2. Free throw good, Howard.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
And so Howard nails both of them. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Dwight Howard. Here is Paul. No points in the game yet for him. James outside. Pass to Bryant. Five to shoot. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Hardaway dishes to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here's Anthony. 2 points. That one goes.
Carmelo Anthony.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Hardaway, and the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender, phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Allen passes to Garnett. Over Paul. Bryant with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Anthony taking his time here. Bryant up top, covered by Peyton. Kobe can't hit. Outside Hardaway. Shoots the 3. And they recover it. Another shot. Mourning can't make it work. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Kicks it out to Paul. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Garnett. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up by 16. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A big night so far for Dwight Howard. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with Peyton on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Mourning is out there with Garnett. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Allen. And it's Carter in at the 2. Here's Garnett. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Garnett's got 8 points.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Kobe passes to Bosch. Lobbed up there for Howard. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Paul against Hardaway. The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul has such a Gentle touch on his floaters. There's no way the defense can get to that shot.
Hardaway passes to Allen. And here's Carter. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. He has 5.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball finds Bryant. Bosh with it to the middle. And Howard with the stuff.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Garnett outside. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Paul. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter looking around. The pass to Mourning. And Paul over to help. Hardaway kicks to Carter. Shoots over Kobe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Checking in for the away team.
Carter's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Kidd passes to James. Howard with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Bosh. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Baker, who's checking in for Mourning. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Kidd against Kidd. Allen passes to Baker. Carter left side. Baker with the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Kidd passes to Red. And a wide open look for James. Buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 5.
It was already difficult enough to stop LeBron. Now he's got the consistency from range.
Carter kicks to Allen. Carter outside. 4 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. That's good on the jump shot. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Howard, that's good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Carter against Wade. The guy's trying to get open. Carter, that's good. He's got 12.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Wade outside. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Hey, it's not what he's known for, but every so often, Wade does pull up from deep.
Carter against Wade. Carter dishes to Allen. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Allen's got his first 3 points of the game.
Away team.
They're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. Peyton, he's checked in for Allen. Kidd with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wade outside. Pass to Howard. Got a hand on it. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Peyton attacking. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kidd against Peyton. Wade outside. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Passes it to Carter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Kidd with the drive, and it goes down 2 points.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
To the wing on the left. Here's Kidd. He can't get that one to fall. Anthony with the defensive effort. Kidd's gone 1 of 4 so far. Anthony kicks to Kidd. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup. Kidd's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
And then Carter with the jam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Our closer is our temple.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Jason Kidd is out there with Paul, and there's Bryant, then it's Anthony, and it's Bosch in at the center position. Carter for 3, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game. Anthony against Mourning. And Mourning sends it back. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Kidd passes to Bryant. Garnett against Paul. Over Garnett. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
The pass to Payton. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Paul. Mourning with some nice D. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hardaway kicks to Payton. Some solid defense from Kobe. To the right side. Here's Paul driving in. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
And Frank Vogel wants a timeout.
Checking in for the
Allen is checked in for Gary Payton. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And Hardaway gets it to go.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Paul looking around. Dishes it to James. Pass to Howard. Kobe against Garnett. Bryant passes to Howard. Excellent D there from Garnett. Ryan against Carter. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Kobe for the three. Rebounded by Hardaway. Bryant's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Hardaway kicks to Mourning. Back to Hardaway. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the home team, Tim Hardaway. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to James. Drives to the hoop. Bosh, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Carter against Kobe. Carter down low. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's James.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Keep the ball from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Carter against Kobe. Carter kicks to Hardaway. Feeds it to Garnett. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Carter, the best to Garnett. Misses in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
A pass to Bryant. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And here is Paul. Howard dishes to Bosh. To the inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Paul.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Smith the pass to Williams. Here's Houston. Passes to Abdul-Rahim. Over Boozer. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Boozer. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.